When the autumn breeze arrived, Shaoxing City welcomed a new prefect, Mr. Hu. Upon taking office, he hosted a banquet, inviting the wealthy, gentry, and prominent figures. It helped him establish influence and profit. Locals had a saying, 100,000 when take office, meaning new officials make a fortune. The news reached Su Wenchang, a scholar in Shaoxing who knew of Hu. He was a confidant of Yan Song, the powerful official in the capital, and was notorious for flattery and plundering, earning the nickname Empty Belly Duck. Su thought, Shaoxing may be wealthy, but it won't satisfy this duck. I must expose his true nature so he'll be more cautious. The day of congratulations arrived, and the streets in front of the office were crowded. The hall was filled with colorful decorations and a stream of guests. Su Wenchang entered confidently and walked straight to the table. Everyone assumed he was a special guest invited by the prefect and greeted him respectfully. Though the prefect was displeased seeing the respect Su received, he realized the scholar must be important and chose not to offend him. After a few rounds of drinking, the squire suggested a poetry contest. The prefect smiled and ordered pens, ink, paper, and inkstones to be brought out. However, Su Wenchang sat alone at his desk, seemingly dozing off. The congratulator hurriedly woke him and suggested he draw a picture of toasting to celebrate the occasion. Su Wenchang, deep in thought, suddenly had an idea upon hearing the suggestion. With a smile, he replied, "Let me show my humble skills." He picked up the brush, dipped it in thick ink, and with a flourish quickly created a painting. On the paper, a monk and a Taoist priest stood side by side, their postures dignified and respectful. The guests, puzzled, exchanged confused glances. Just as they were about to ask, Su Wenchang, with bold strokes and flair, wrote 4 characters in the corner of the scroll. Sung Zai Yu Dao. The monk follows the Tao. The monk and Taoist in the painting, with their serene and otherworldly presence, seemed to rise above the mundane, sparking the curiosity and admiration of the guests. When the prefect saw the painting, he, relying on his own cleverness, assumed it held profound meaning. Without fully understanding it, he praised Su Wenchang's calligraphy and painting skills, his words full of pride. The guests, seeing the prefect's approval, eagerly echoed his sentiments, clapping and commenting. This painting signifies that under the new prefect, blessings from saints and sages will guide the administration. It foretells a prosperous government and widespread acclaim. They even interpreted the monk and Taoist in the painting as the prefect's right-hand men, implying that he would attract talented individuals and foster collective growth. Soon, this painting became a widely discussed masterpiece, admired by all. When the prefect took office, he proudly hung the painting, Song Zai Yu Dao, in the hall. It became a symbol he frequently admired, bringing him great satisfaction for several days. However, when some visitors reflected on the dialectic meaning, they couldn't help but laugh. Song Zai Yu Dao sounded like a homophone for "there's a way to make money." Su Wenchang's painting, instead of flattering the prefect, clearly mocked his behavior of hosting extravagant banquets and exploiting people's wealth. Though the townspeople did not dare speak openly, they murmured in private, dissatisfied with the prefect's greed and hypocrisy. When the prefect finally understood the true meaning of Sung Zai Yu Dao, after someone pointed it out, he became both angry and embarrassed. He had hoped to showcase his political accomplishments, but Su Wenchang had used a painting to expose his flaws. From that moment, the prefect's actions became more cautious, and his behavior more restrained. Su Wenchang's ability to move 1,000 pounds with just 4 words lies in his deep understanding of human nature and his clever use of language. His painting maintained elegance while subtly conveying irony, leaving perceptive people to smile knowingly. This teaches us an important lesson. Only by understanding the hearts of others and wisely using our intelligence can we navigate the complexities of life and find a clear path forward.